Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of August 26, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Mohammed, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Continued ground operations. Various units engaged in ground operations across multiple directions, inflicting significant losses on Ukrainian forces. For example, the North Group targeted areas in the Kharkiv and Sumy regions, leading to the loss of up to 90 Ukrainian servicemen and several artillery units.
Welcome to Frontline Updates podcast. Today, we're joined by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye to discuss the latest developments in the ongoing special military operation as of August 26, 2024. Colonel Oguntoye, it's great to have you with us today.
Thank you for having me. It's crucial to keep the public informed about our ongoing operations.
Colonel, let's start with today's operations. Could you outline the major actions taken by the Russian armed forces?
Yes, this morning, we executed a significant strategic initiative, launching a massive strike with long-range precision air and sea-based weapons, along with strike drones, targeting Ukraine's military-industrial complex's critical energy infrastructure. I can confirm that all designated targets were successfully hit.
That sounds like a major operation. Can you delve a little deeper into the impacts of these strikes?
These strikes are designed to disrupt the logistical and operational capabilities of the Ukrainian military by severing their energy supplies, which are crucial for their military-industrial activities. This directly impacts their ability to sustain and deploy military operations.
Moving to the ground operations, could you discuss the actions in the North Group of forces?
In the Vovchansk and Liptsov directions, our North Group engaged effectively, inflicting losses on the 82nd Airborne Assault Brigade, among others, in several key areas. The enemy lost up to 90 servicemen and significant artillery assets, enhancing our tactical advantage in the region.
What about the activities of the West Group of forces?
The West Group improved their tactical positions significantly today. They were engaged across multiple settlements and repelled 4 counterattacks by Ukrainian units, including special forces. Our forces managed to destroy several enemy vehicles and artillery pieces, further depleting their combat capabilities.
How is the situation with the Southern Group of forces?
The Southern Group has also seen considerable success, occupying more advantageous positions and dealing substantial blows to Ukrainian forces across various sectors. They repelled a key counterattack and destroyed numerous heavy artillery pieces, directly impacting the enemy's operational strength.
Colonel, with all these engagements, what can you tell us about the overall losses inflicted on Ukrainian forces?
Today alone, across all fronts, we estimate that the Ukrainian armed forces have lost over 400 servicemen and a significant amount of military hardware, including tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, and dozens of artillery units. This reflects our focused effort to degrade their fighting capabilities systematically.
Finally, what is the strategic outlook for the coming days? And are such strikes enough to extinguish the energy sector throughout Ukraine?
Our operations will continue as planned. We aim to maintain pressure on key tactical points and further disrupt the enemy's supply lines and command structures. And no, it is not enough. Some systematicity in the work on the objects has been developed, but the energy sector of Ukraine, at least part of it, is still functioning. Not all the machine rooms of the hydroelectric power plants have been completely destroyed. Not all thermal power plants have been 100% damaged. However, this issue, like the strikes on the substations around the nuclear power plants, is more political than military, and therefore the decision to intensify the strikes must be made based on the entire volume of information and the accompanying conditions. The objective remains to secure a strategic advantage and mitigate any potential threats to our national security.
What about the broader strategic outlook? Is this a response to the Ukrainian armed forces operation in the Kursk region or not? If this is not a blow of retaliation, then when will it be delivered?
The operation is ongoing, and we remain committed to our objectives. More likely no than yes. The choice of targets indirectly suggests that the strike was more systemic and planned than reactive in response to the events in the Kursk region. Ukraine's energy sector has already been subjected to strikes over the summer, and the use of missiles on August 26th looks like a continuation of this work. Second, a retaliatory strike implies not only effectiveness, but also the delivery of a certain hint to the recipient. It is quite possible that the scheme of such an action, still probably achieved by high-precision weapons, includes the destruction of certain government and military facilities with the subsequent demonstration of objective control footage. A retaliatory strike also implies a certain duration, for example, the work of strategic aviation on targets in Ukraine for several days.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
It's important that we communicate our actions clearly. Thank you for providing this platform. Nasrallah specified that Hezbollah's main focus of attack was the Glilot base north of Tel Aviv, which is home to the Mossad, an Israeli intelligence service, and the military intelligence group Unit 8200. Nasrallah blamed the intelligence services for the assassinations of Hezbollah commanders. The leader of the Lebanese group emphasized that the attack struck deep into Israeli territory, in contrast to its previous attacks, which largely hit northern Israel and the occupied Golan Heights.